not rocket science maybe, but nuclear science. And I said, you know, as scientists, you should realize that, you know, orders of magnitude matter. You know, so if we're talking 2 victims, 20 victims, 200 victims, 2,000 victims, 20,000 victims, I can tell you as a board-certified specialist in emergency medicine, which includes disaster management, it includes toxicology and wilderness and lots of things besides, you know, the usual heart attacks and asthma, that we're not prepared for any of those orders of magnitude. And in fact, it borders on the ridiculous. I was telling a story that that our staff are often trained for, you know, say hazmat type stuff, right? So you put on the suit and the hood and the boots and all that stuff, and, you know, which can take an hour to suit somebody up. So they get familiar with that. I see my friend Steve here, Steve and Crescinda are medical people too. And you know, when you train people for these things, you know, they feel, okay, you know, I have a degree of preparedness, although they're not using that training necessarily, you know, on a day-to-day basis. So are they really prepared? So anyhow, they get in the hazmat outfit, the hood, the boots, all that stuff, and they say, oh, by the way, if this is nuclear, forget it. None of that's going to help you know, because it's not. So if victims come in, they are themselves contaminated and they have nuclear material on them, I can tell you that, you know, for example, outside of every emergency room, there are showers, right, for washing down victims of exposures of every kind. You can see that, you know, next to the ambulance entrance. Not usable. They can't use those showers because then that will be collected into the hospital drainage system. So they have to set up auxiliary showers away from the front entrance with little like plastic doughboy swimming pools, you know, to catch the stuff in. And then where are they putting that, you know? And so that's very quickly lost on your, you know, what you might consider to be first or secondary responders. So, so this is what I tried to impress upon the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. We were digging a hole, and we got them to quit digging the hole. And but now we got to figure out what to do with the hole, because the danger is not gone, and it's certainly on orders of magnitude. Just an obscene level of unpreparedness. So that's why I'm here, and thank you very much. And I'm happy to take questions or comments from people from a medical point of view. How actually do we deal with radiation exposures and that kind of thing, in particular on a mass level like this.